Alrighty, so we're going to be walking around, investigating the town, and then going into battle, I would assume. I had best get my bearings. Perhaps a walk around the city and the archives is in order. Merchants. Some merchants are open for business during the exploration phase, and may be selling rare items you'll not find at the provisioner in encampment. It would be wise to speak with any shopkeepers you meet. Huh. Interesting. And you can't redo these exploration things, so if you don't have the cash for something a merchant's selling, then you're just fucked, I guess. Cycrus. I have a duty to stamp out the illicit salt trade, no matter how much ire I draw from the people in doing so. What good is the rule of law if I allow this to continue unhindered? The duchy would all but collapse. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Obtained a firestone? What, pray tell, is a firestone? Fire type magic damage to a single enemy and sets the ground ablaze. Interesting. Oh yeah, we have this HP ring now. We should equip that. Which I forget how to do. Equip accessories. HP ring. There you go. Put it on our main man here. Seems the sensible thing to do, I think. Right, so all of these guys are level 3, and then you're level 2 because you died in the previous fight, so you didn't get to get more XP from people. I don't know why you're only level 2. I guess we just didn't kill enough people with you. Pew, pew, pew. Aesfrosty citizen. They'll pay you for as much iron as you can haul out the mine, but it's not easy money. Comes with a tax paid in sweat and blood. Only in Aesfrost can you go to sleep a pauper and awake richer than a prince. The Archduke respects our independence. It is our duty to prove we are worthy of such trust. Oh, I was trying to speak to the dude, but I guess we'll go in here too. HP recovery pellet. Very nice, very nice. Kitty! Meow. You can just walk straight over the beds. That's funny. Did you know the Duchy's army has a contingent mounted on hawks? Makes fighting over the mountains easier, see? Okay, well, we'll definitely be fighting them at some point. Interesting, interesting. Oh, I guess you just can't talk to this dude? Frederica. How are you finding the duchy, Serenoa? Has anything about our way of life caught your attention? Ironmongering, freedom, but poverty. Your commitment to education. Let's go with the middle one. Let's see what she thinks. I shan't deny it. Many of them say the salt tariffs drove them to ruin. Building our society around iron mining and smelting has made us mighty, but not invulnerable. Our people are not guaranteed to find work at high wages, for example. We grant the freedom of opportunity, not success. Freedom and meritocracy do not easily mix, I see. The duchy is harsh, but I believe it is good. I mean, you are from here, so I'm not surprised to hear that. Rudolph, the smuggler that we heard about. Do you reckon they'll actually pardon me? Guess I'll find out, seeing as I've already agreed to help. Yeah, it definitely sounded like the Duke was fucking him over. Which I do not like. Okay, you can walk down here. That's good to know. We must tighten security in the city. If we stop even one sale of illicit salt, it'll be worth it. Our spy tells us an illegal sale will take place here. This very evening. Hello, what have I done? Everyone knows that Lord Svarog is Archduke Gustadolf's uncle, sure. What they don't know is that he'll never be Archduke, for they don't share a mother. So, well, let's just leave it at that. Svarog's the one that welcomed us, right? Yeah. They don't share a mother.
Nothing else to examine here, it seems. Can't go down there. Did I just see something shine? No. Oh, you can hop over there. Interesting. Here's that merchant. Welcome. How can I be of service today? See, I don't really know what stuff is available at other places. I have $2,000. I wonder if it's worth it to buy some of that stuff. If I buy, there's only 2 in stock of each of these. Maybe I should buy all of them. That's be 300 each, 369, 1,200 for all of them. I feel like I probably should. We have the cash. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. Large HP recovery pallet costs 500? Jesus. Jesus. I await your next visit. I'm sure you do. I just spunked the cash. The constabulary is conspicuously present, no doubt watching for signs of illegal salt trading. Well, yes, that is... Well done. Hewitt, you are fucking genius, you. It is the entire reason that they're asking for our help. Is this the archives? No, this is just a random place. Eridor, looks like the merchant is having a, shall we say, spirited disagreement with a customer. I'd ask as to the price of salt, but I doubt I'd get a word in.
I'll take as much salt as this will buy.
Aye, that'll get you this much. There you are.
Is that all? I could swear it bought more.
Costs more to get it now, I'm afraid. This is the best I can do. The illegal salt's only cheaper because it's dodging tax. Of course, it's nowhere near as good. They're cutting it with inferior stuff. I don't know where they're getting it, but I'd be out of business if I sold at their prices. Poison recovery pellet times 2. Very nice, very nice.
Obtained 600? Oh my god, that's so much.
That's so much. That's an obscene amount to just find. Jesus, you've got to check everywhere. You've got to be so thorough in this game, otherwise you are actively fucking yourself over. My god. My god, 600. Recruitment notice to notes. Let's have a look. Nope, wrong one. War Chronicle. In need of miners. Excavation work at Grand Ausalia mines. Experience preferred but not required. Hazard wages included. Recruiting for the Aesfrost army. So why can't the army fucking deal with these smugglers? Hone yourself into a blade to protect the Grand Duchy. Could you be the next elite member of the Black Irons? Ironsmiths wanted. Prerequisite. Applicants must have mastery level skill. Successful hires agree to keep all work confidential. Wages are equal to level of skill. Bonuses possible. Low risk, high wage position open. Goods shipment. Same day payment. Enough money to feed a family for a year guaranteed. What the fuck? How is that not instantly filled? How does that not have 100 applicants? Nothing back here then, is there? Does not appear to be. The duchy spends a small fortune on salt imports, given the distance. Salt itself is ever more expensive, so they hire guards to protect it. Guards need to be paid. That cost is passed to the people. General Avlora's predecessor was a woman as well. She retired after the Salt Iron War, but she was a warrior the likes of which we'd never see again. Until General Avlora took her place, that is. Rumour has it she's the second coming. Enter the archives? Sure, let's have a... Well, actually, no. Let's finish up. Let's finish up outside first, and then let's go in. That seems... Wait, what was that? Examine? Obtained timber. Oh, it's just, one of those. Right, yeah. Was that on the grate? Could I investigate this grate? No. Boo, boo, boo. Lord Dragan is desperate to make his grand entrance on the political stage. We're desperate for his actions to match his ambition. Ha! Not that Thalas will formally recognize him anyhow. Dragan's on the wrong side of a fork in the bloodline two generations back. This path leads to Ironstone. I cannot let you pass. You shall not pass. You'll find the ironworks, our pride and joy, over in the Ironstone. The heat from it is what keeps us going. And the heat is the thing, see? It's what gives our iron the strength it's known for. I saw this guy in the archives, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Anything back here? Yes. Recovery pellet. Very nice. Very nice, governor. Very nice. And there was something on the opposite side. Didn't see the glint, but I just thought I'd double check seeing as there was one there. Okay, I think that's everything. Is there any other rooms that I have not been in? I don't think so. Pretty sure I went in as many as I could, right? I don't think I checked up here. Was there anything up here? Nah. Alright, let's head into the archives then. The sheer number of tomes in the archives can be overwhelming as it is, and yet there are even more that never see the light of day. A collection of tightly restricted works rests beneath the main archives. One needs special dispensation to even lay eyes on them. Interesting, wonder if we'll ever get to see that. Probably not. The Duchy takes great pains to open wide the gates of knowledge and education. The people are free to pursue their studies as they see fit, and any may rise to prominence on their own merits, regardless of station. This is undoubtedly one of the Duchy's strengths. Faux show. Magic ring, hello. Can we equip them on people from here? Yes. So magic ring. Wait, what was it say? Increases magic attack by 1. So the only choice for that is Frederica then. Cool. Because Gila's magic is healing. Surviving the frost, an inquiry into the hardiness of various vegetables in cold climes. They're looking for vegetables capable of growing in such a harsh climate? Seems vegetables with green leaves are the winners. Interesting. Oh, I see. I was like, what's he even looking at? Because the room, like, from here, it looks like there's nothing there, but it's just covering the fact that there's all this. The goddess of salt's teachings tell us that the Roselle must bear the stain of their collective sins from birth. Huh. Rosellen. She's got pink hair, this girl I'm talking to as well. Bear the stain of their collective sins. Fucking what, mate? Added salt and meat to notes. God damn it, I keep going inventory. My predecessor once asked me what the most delicious thing in all the realm was. The answer? Salt. Imagine what food would taste like without those little grains of flavour. Then my predecessor asked what the most disgusting thing in all the realm was. The answer? Salt. Imagine what food would taste like under a mountain of the stuff. I recall this conversation every time I make cured meats. Too little salt, and those rich flavours we crave will never develop. Too much, and the result will be nigh inedible. Oh, there's page 2. And yet it is one of life's greatest mysteries that curing meats in brine has nothing to do with how salty it will turn out. I am no believer in the goddess's teachings, but I cannot help wondering if perhaps she had some hand in this phenomenon. Phenomenon. Another of life's greatest mysteries is how exquisitely a glass of red wine pairs with perfectly salted I never know how to pronounce this. Sauteed meat and cheese on rye. My, that cheese on rye. I used to see a rather eccentric woman in here all the time, but she's not shown her face in many moons now. She was incredibly fond of rocks, as I recall, and intelligent beyond her years. I wonder what became of her. What a weird aside. Was there anything glowing on this side? Nah. Nah. Didn't something glow just like right here? Oh, I think I was seeing a glow from up there. Oh, I was seeing a glow from up there. That's interesting. It can fuck your perspective. I can't light it up now. Whatever. Hello. All of us are researchers, yes. Ah, but what sort and what truths do we pursue, Ask, and you may not find a common answer among us. Amogus. Some shift focus as it suits the army. Others pursue a single academic thread for decades. Tell me, as someone not of the duchy, how would you use such a collection of finely honed intellects? Research leads to wisdom that lasts for generations. All of it is worthwhile. Knowledge should not be a vehicle for fame and fortune. All should be free to study. I ask you in response, what joy is there in study that does not benefit the nation? All should be free to study what they please. That is sweet, sweet music to my ears, sir. Alas, it is from a world more forgiving than our own. In our little meritocracy, those who produce results reap the benefits of having more resources at their disposal. Thus, what begins as carefree inquisition rarely remains so. Curiosity is infinite. Funding is not. That's a good line. I like that. Curiosity is infinite. Funding is not. Oh, that's good. You'll find no greater example of our ironworking prowess than the armour that adorns the Black Irons. No other nation can match the output of our foundries. We aim to keep it that way.
Spoken like a true soldier, I cannot deny him pride in the Duchy's achievements. I've no doubt the Black Irons are as formidable as he claims.
I don't look forward to fighting them. You learned about the might of Aesfrost. Would that be in notes? No. Information? Yes. The might of Aesfrost, outfitted with armor and weapons forged from the iron their homeland is renowned for, the Grand Duchy's army, dubbed the Black Irons, is a fearful foe. Since success in Aesfrost depends on merit rather than social class, each soldier fights ruthlessly in hopes of advancing their rank. Right, oh, did I just see a flash here? Yes, I did. Added children's textbook, Salt in Nausalia, to notes. On the condition of salt in Nausalia. What is something that humans absolutely cannot survive without? Yes, that is water and question A. Water is easy enough to come by. Our realm is crisscrossed by rivers, and it is a simple matter to dig a well. Salt, on the other hand, is exceedingly rare. In all of Nausalia, it can only be found in, question B, located in the vast deserts of Hyzant. All salt is regulated by, question C. How much it costs at market changes depending on how much, question D, is added, which is figured from factors such as production and manufacturing expense. Answer A, salt. B, the source. C, Nazalia Consortium. D, salt tanks. On the symptoms of salt deficiency: headaches, reduced circulation, palpitations of the heart. Severe cases resulted in patients losing consciousness. Wow, people really need salt here, huh? Glenbrook Noble. May I never again see destruction like that the Salt Iron War unleashed upon Ausalia. It took many moons for the Duchy and the Holy State to rebuild their capitals and domains in the aftermath. I shudder to think what would have become of the continent had Glenbrook not intervened. I wonder how they feel about the fact that we intervened. Added Marvels of Ausalia Volume 1. The Kingdom of Glenbrook's crown city is situated along the banks of the Ausalia River. Once plagued by frequent deadly floods, previous monarchs oversaw projects to control the river's flow, transforming the capital into the idyllic city people know today. A bustling town and crystalline waters dotted with merchant ships from all over the realm, there is no more fitting image for a kingdom of commerce. To top it all off, Whiteholm Castle has come to be known as Nausalia's most picturesque palace. There is more to the castle than its beautiful exterior. Genius feats of engineering went into constructing such a mammoth in the middle of the river, which becomes the castle's best defense the moment the bridge is raised. Out of all the castles ever built over Nausalia's storied history, there is no question that Whiteholm is the most impressive. Nice. I've come to study the mining techniques of the Aesfrost, DC, seeing as we'll be working side by side in the mines. And study I shall. Every tome I've opened has so much to teach me. Good thing too, seeing as they pride themselves on their mining. Boo, boo, boo. Shit. God damn it. I moved the camera too far and I can't turn it when you're speaking. Have you heard the story of General Avlora? If the Duchy's soldiers are to be believed, she began as a lowly foot soldier and rose all the way to general. Clearly, might and skill carry one quite far in the Duchy. I'd wager she's no match for the Dawnspear, but she's a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, well, I mean, they fought, right? We saw them fight. Right? That was Avlora, wasn't it? I think. And she lost. So, yeah. You'd win that wager, mate, considering you already know the outcome. Boo, 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 boo. Right, was there anything else? I just want to check. I don't think I checked each of these. Because there was one that didn't seem to glow on the other side. Yes, here we go. Nausalia's lands and rivers, their compositions, qualities, and various other marvels. By Giovanna Coppel. It's as thick as the title is wordy. I haven't the time to read it all now. Alright, cool. Boop. Leave the... Actually, I guess I could just... We just need to... We're done now, right? I think. Pretty sure that we are now good to goeth. And so goeth we shall. I believe I have the lay of the land now. I should make my way back to Sir Sicrus and await nightfall. Pew, pew. Recommended level 4, which again, we are too low for, and you cannot be higher leveled. I really don't get this. Why? Why is this always the way? We're all level 3s and 2s. How are you going to tell me that I'm always underleveled, man? Very, very rude. Right, let's head to encampment then and see what there is to see. Oh, right, new places, new people appeared. I forgot. I was supposed to talk to them, wasn't I? Eagle-Eyed Elder. Welcome to the Sundry Shop. You can exchange your kudos for special wares here. House Wolford's always treated me well. If there's aught I can do to repay your kindness, you need only ask. You'll be able to promote units' classes here too. Fear not, I'll let you know when one of your comrades is ready. Interesting. At the Sundry Shop, you can exchange kudos for items and promote your allies. Can anyone be promoted? Can I be promoted? Classes. Every unit has a class, and each class is divided into ranks. Recruit, veteran, and elite. So swordsman is what I am at the moment, and then I go to sword fighter, and then elite is an unknown thing, I guess. Promoting a unit will increase their stats and maximum TP, and unlock new acquirable abilities. Raising a unit's class also changes their appearance. That's a nice touch. I like that. You can only promote a unit's class if they are at or above the specified level, and you have the appropriate medal. Promoting a class will consume the medal. How do you get the medal? I wonder if you buy that from him with kudos. Maybe. Okay. So I need a medal of bravery and level 10 to promote him, and I'm pretty sure the game caps out at level. So because this is the demo, right? I'm pretty sure the demo caps out at level 5. And we're almost, like, we're in chapter 3 and there's only 3 chapters, so yeah, that's never happening because we're only level 3 right now, so yeah. Wait, so the only difference between swordsman and sword fighter is that your stat goes from all of what it is on the screen there to 1 extra magic attack? Wait, no way. Look in the bottom left. You see my HP? My HP is 94 right now. And if I get to level 10, get a Medal of Bravery, and promote my guy, he goes from 94 HP to 95 HP. Is that actually, like, is it just me or is that shit? Like, what? Level up should be a bigger deal than than that, right? Like, he doesn't even have magic. He's a sword boy. And his one stat that increases from going from swordsman to sword fighter is magic attack up 1 single point? When he doesn't have magic and his HP goes up by 1 single point? I feel like that is really shit. I mean, I don't know if there's more to it that I'm just not understanding, but from what I can see here, that seems like really bad. That seems really bad. What about you? You go from Spear Knight to Cavalryman. It's the same deal. Magic attack up 1, HP up 1. This has to be wrong. There's no way. There's no way. What does everyone else do? From Tactician to Strategist. From Pyromancer to Firecaster. Ooh, that's a cool little sprite upgrade. I didn't actually look at their sprites. He gets more armored and stuff there. Very nice. What about you, Benedict? You just look a little bit cooler. Okay. Gila goes from Physician to Curist. I actually think I prefer her first sprite more. Anna goes from Spy to Assassin. Now that is a cool sprite upgrade. I like that. What about you? You go from Hawkbow to Flyer. That is a very, very similar thing. You can barely see the difference in those two sprites. And what's your name again? Eridor. Eridor goes from Shield Bearer to Guardian. Again, a very minimal change for him. I wonder if we're going to get more people that we can have in our party. Because, like, look at all these blank spaces. Are we going to fill all of those blank spaces? Or what? I wonder. I wonder. Right, what do you have for trade then? The trade post operates not on coin, but kudos. These kudos can be exchanged for all sorts of items, including quietuses and medals. Okay, so it is the way you get the medals. Quietuses are commands executed immediately in battle and differ from abilities in 3 key ways. They do not consume a turn. They consume quietus points, not TP. Each quietus may only be used once per battle. Wait, so do you buy them and then you can use them infinitely? I can't tell if they're saying it's consumable or not. It says they consume quietus points, so that implies that you do, like, you buy it once and you have it forever, and that seems like it'd be, like, vital to get, right? If you can just buy power-ups that you can use that don't consume a turn and can be used every single battle. Medals are used to promote a unit's class. They come in limited quantities, and new medals will be added as the story progresses. Right, so that's the trade-off. You have to... Oh, wait. Oh, they're not selling medals, right. I was like, I thought these were medals for a second. I looked at the price and I'm like, these only cost 1? But no, they're books. Chronicles of Glenbrook's history, compiled by analyst Siva. Covers the Kingdom of Glenbrook. Records of the Nazalia River, compiled by the River Management Committee. Describes the traits of the river's different sections. Records of the Consortium, written by the historian Ranker. It covers the period from their creation to the joint mining venture. Secret Tactics, Scroll of Heaven. A scroll left behind by the legendary strategist Balka. Contains tactical information related to cavalry units and hawk riders. Condemn the Corrupt Consortium. A booklet reporting on incidents that occur around the realm. It denounces the Consortium. Interesting. Quietus Point. Increase maximum Quietus Point slots by 1. Activates the moment you trade for it. That costs 100 kudos. We've got 33 after 2 battles. So, roughly 6 battles to get that. In tandem, are these a Quietus thing then? Move an ally's turn to directly after your own? Oh shit. Oh shit. That is huge. I mean, it costs 50, so it's quite a lot, but that is very, 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 like that could completely change the tide of a battle. You get someone low and they're about to kill you, but you've got them low, and then you can just move someone's turn up next so that they go first and can kill them. Recover an ally's HP by 50%, heal their status ailments, and restore their lowered stats to normal? Oh my god, that's so good as well. What the fuck? And these don't take a turn? Critical blow, guarantee... grant the currently acting unit a guaranteed critical hit. Right, that's not as impressive, because crits don't seem to do that much more in this game that I've seen, but... These two, though, are huge. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to get these in the demo, so I may as well just buy the books, right? History of Glenbrook added to notes. Nazalia River added to notes. Nazalia Consortium added to notes. Scroll of Heaven to notes. And Corrupt Consortium to notes. Nice. Until next time, let's have a quick squiz at those, shall we? Right. Marvels of Nazalia Volume 1 we read. Wait, no we didn't. No, we did, right? No. Am I losing my mind? I feel like this is different to what I read. But it's got the same picture. I'm just going to read it again. My mind is playing tricks on me. The Kingdom of Glenbrook's crown city is situated along the banks of the Nazalia River. Once plagued by frequent deadly floods, previous monarchs oversaw projects to control the river's flow, transforming the capital into the idyllic city people know today. No, I did read this. Genius feats of engineering went into... It was this bit. I was looking at this bit. I just don't remember reading the genius feats of engineering went into constructing such a mammoth in the middle of the river. I guess I did. I'm just losing my mind. Okay. We read this, I believe. Oh my god, I'm absolutely blind. They say new. They say new. The ones that you haven't read. Oh my god. Cavalry and Hawk Riders are known for their superior mobility. This grants them the ability to move freely across the battlefield, although venturing too far from their allies leaves them without support and puts them at risk of concentrated enemy attack. They should therefore stay close to the main force and utilize their mobility to either flank or get behind enemies who draw near. While acting alone can be dangerous, a team of 3 or more cavalry units or Hawk Riders can prove quite advantageous in battle. They can provide much needed support to each other and actively intercept enemy troops or assail soldiers lurking in the distance. Doing so would separate them from allies with healing magic, so taking recovery pellets would be a must. Alone, cavalry units and Hawk Riders are challenging to handle, but their real strength lies in their numbers. So what is the best way to make use of their exceptional mobility? The question gives insight into a commander's true worth. One must be swift, but never hasty. Speed can be your greatest asset, or your greatest enemy. The History of Glenbrook. The Kingdom of Glenbrook is the oldest of the 3 nations existing today. Though there have been changes to the branch families, the blood of the founder still runs strong in the veins of the current king, Regna. Alright. Oldest, and then apostrophe. The Holy State of Hyzant asserts that their nation was founded first, according to the goddess's scriptures, and that Glenbrook's long history is a fabrication of later generations. Glenbrook has continued to ignore this claim. The Grand Duchy of Aesfrost was founded by the Archduke's family, who shared a common ancestor with the royal family of Glenbrook. Oh, interesting. They insisted upon their right to succeed the throne up until the Salt Iron War began, and denied the current royal family's rule. But when the war began, they acknowledged the family's legitimacy, and the two nations formed a secret alliance. It is said King Regner required the former Archduke Sigmund to officially recognize his rule in order to enter into an alliance. That's interesting. Didn't know about that. Nazalia Consortium. After the Salt Iron War fought over Hyzant's sole ownership of salt, the Nazalia Consortium was established to oversee the equal distribution of salt and iron to the realm. The three nations brought together trade specialists to create this neutral and impartial organization, as agreed upon in the Accords. The consortium's success in fair trade, contributed greatly to the reconstruction of Ausalia, which has been ravaged by the war. The Kingdom of Glenbrook, rich in agriculture and fisheries, prospered due to the stable influx of salt from the consortium. The people were able to produce large quantities of salted meats, dried fish, dairy products, and more. Exports of these goods helped restore national power. Though it was thought to be the dawn of a new age for Ausalia, Hyzant began to strengthen its voice within the consortium as the reconstruction progressed. In Aesfrost, on the other hand, the situation could not have been worse. Its already small population suffered the greatest number of casualties during the war, and reviving the iron industry was taking longer than anticipated. To make matters worse, salt prices soared within the duchy due to taxes and transportation fees from the distant Hyzant. Though iron exports were meant to balance salt imports, the nation's labour and iron shortage caused it to accrue a large trade deficit. Though the consortium was meant to adjust that imbalance, it did not take any drastic measures. Rather, it leaned more towards Hyzant and establishing salt as the main axis of trade, so the consortium's fucked. There are some who believe that the Hierophant, unable to accept that the war ended in a draw due to the injuries on all sides, had a hand in this, and wished Aesfrost to take responsibility for the war. Though the truth is unknown, it's undeniable that Aesfrost is the only nation at such a major disadvantage. The duchy's dissatisfaction naturally mounted, and the tension, much like the one before the Salt Iron War, began to descend upon Ausalia. A concerned King Regner and Simone Wolford then summoned the other nations to participate in a joint mining venture at the Grand Ausalian mines. Their aim was not only to ease the tension between the duchy and the Holy State, but also offer support for the former's iron industry and correct the trade imbalance between both nations. The entire realm watches this new venture with hopeful eyes, praying it will finally create the much-needed balance between salt and iron and restore the original functions of the consortium. If it succeeds, perhaps our realm will finally know peace, and the tragedies of the war will be a thing of the past. The eternal Ausalia River. The Ausalia River has two tributaries with unique properties. The western branch, running from the snowy Ausalian mountains, is filled with water year-round. Although the water levels are now under control, the tributary was once quite turbulent and prone to floods. Many areas with swift currents still remain, however, and prove challenging to inexperienced sailors. Only Aesfrost's ships, armed with the full knowledge of the river's waters, are able to navigate those currents. The other tributary, stemming from the eastern deserts, flows calmly throughout. The gentle sloping of the river also allows for easy upstream passage. Water transport flourishes for most of the year, although low water levels in some seasons make the voyage near impossible for large vessels. The two branches converge into a single mighty river at Glenbrook and flow south to the Ausalia Falls. And last but not least, the corrupt consortium. We will expose the corruption within the Nazalia Consortium. The consortium was originally created to ensure the fair trade of salt, among the three nations. However, 30 years have passed, and now the founding principles have been lost, and salt inequity ravages our realm once more. As you readers know, Hyzant imposes a high tax on all the salt it exports. This tax was lowered immediately after the war ended, but is now even higher than before the war began. Though the Holy State claims a salt shortage to be behind this, no one can ascertain the condition of the source, and most speculate it's merely Hyzant setting the price. The consortium should be responsible for righting these wrongs, but they are at the Holy State's beck and call. To make matters worse, they impose even higher taxes on salt bound for Aesfrost to line their own pockets. As a result, salt is now a luxury in the Grand Duchy, its people are impoverished, and the nation's development has all but come to a halt. This situation is all too similar to that at the eve of the Salt Iron War, and if left unchecked could result in yet another horrible tragedy. It will. Narrator, it will. To prevent that and see the consortium's original purpose restored, we must first bring their wrongdoings to light. To that end, I'm currently investigating the consortium with the aforementioned convictions in mind. My wise readers, it is time for us to raise our voices together for the future of all Ausalia. That was a lot of reading. Anything interesting to buy from you? really. Doobie-doo-bee-bee-doo-bee-bee-doo-bee-doo. Hi. Spirited Barkeep. If it isn't Lord Serenoa, welcome to the Encampment Tavern. Wolfort soldiers will have a place to relax as long as I'm around, and I plan on sticking with you to the end. Perhaps you ought to consider dropping in for a drink and a chat every so often. You can engage in mental mock battles in the tavern. Huh. Do they get you anything? Oh, I guess this gets you fiber? That's just the battle we did at the start, isn't it? Yeah, no thanks. Alright, is that everything then? Is there anything else I can do with my characters? I don't think so, right? I've equipped all the accessories and everything. What was it? How did you... Oh, it was this I was thinking of. Yeah. Oh, right, you need fucking loads of iron. I forgot just how much everything cost. And you need a silver to get to the next level of that. Do I want to give anyone else an upgrade? Costs 2 iron and 500 to give him the thingy madoohickey. What about you? Do you get more healing? Increases weapon potency to deal greater damage and restore more HP. Might be good. Might be good to get restore more HP. We are fucked without her, pretty much. She is vital, so I'm thinking we do that. Nice. Oh, that's cool. So when they upgrade their class, it's their body sprite that changes. But when they upgrade their weapon rank, their weapon actually changes. She gets a purple orb here and a gold and red orb here. He goes from a small sword to a much bigger sword to a sick blue sword. You go from regular lance to big pointy lance to sick blue lance. You go from cane to staff to blue staff. I guess blue is the running theme here. Little dagger, purple dagger, fucking sick purple knife thing. Okay. We just saw yours. Book, pink book, red book, sure. Bow, silver bow, wooden bow again? Wooden shield, metal shield, fucking sick-ass golden lion head shield. Oh man, love that. Love that. Boo, 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 boo. I'm thinking we buy... a couple more iron. Wait, it says I have 4 on hand. I thought I... God damn it, did I just buy the wrong thing? What was it I needed to upgrade? I thought it was iron. I was going to upgrade yours. It is iron. Oh, I thought I just spent... Never mind, I guess I just have more than I realized. Well, yes, let's upgrade your weapon damage. Lovely jubbly. And then we're out of cash, so that is all she wrote for now. Okay. Well, that was a longer bit than I was expecting, because of all the reading and then the upgrading and stuff. But next time, we will be heading into battle with the salt smugglers. So we'll see how that goes, and then they'll probably be very close to the end, I imagine. Seems like there's one battle per chapter, so yeah. Seems like we are probably getting close to the end of the demo. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time for more Triangle Strategy. Thanks for watching, see you then.